Let's take a look at the hymn, A Shelter in the Time of Storm, and look at 3 different improvisation ideas that we can do on this hymn. Welcome to part 2 of A Shelter in the Time of Storm improvisation ideas. We're going to take a look at a fun concept today to add to really a fill-in section, maybe for a bigger part of the song as well, or leading into a bigger part. So let's talk about a octave scale in thirds. So let me demonstrate what this means. If I have a C chord, here's my C chord, I'm going to place my left hand as an octave on the root and my right hand as an octave on the third. Notice both hands are in an octave, but in conjunction to each other, my inside thumbs are a third apart. So what I'm going to do with this idea is I'm going to move together as octaves and thirds. Now we can move up with it and back down and back up. It really, depending on where you're going and the sounds you're wanting to use, it's just a fun concept to add into hymn playing. Now I'm going to use it at the end of the phrase, the Lord's our rock, in him we hide, a shelter in the time of storm. We're going to do one there. I'm going to give you a concept and then maybe make it a little bit more challenging or a little bit more elaborate. So the first one, we're just going to walk down the scale. And then the second one, we're going to go a little bit more elaborate with it. Now, if you notice on Storm, we have 3 beats, and then we have the pickup beat. We're actually not going to play the pickup beat. We're going to play from downbeat to downbeat. So we play Storm on beat 1 of that measure, and then we're going to play our fill-in and work our way to the next downbeat, which is, if you say the word secure, the second half of that word, cure. So let me demonstrate what that's going to look like. We're going to play, let's play the end of that phrase, a shelter in the time of storm. We're going to play this on beat 1, storm, and I'm going to jump up on beat 2. So we have 1 and 2. We're going to play it as an octave. So notice C chord here. My left hand jumps to the root, right hand jumps to the third. We're a third apart in hands. 2 and 3 and 4 and now we're going to land on that melody. Let me play that a little bit faster to give you an idea of what that's going to sound like. And you get the idea there. So we kind of moved quickly along with that, playing in thirds, and now we're on to that downbeat. Now on this next idea, we're going to add just a little bit of flair to it, and this time when we get to the downbeat on secure, instead of landing on the F as our melody, we're going to land on the A as our melody. Okay, so the A, and then we'll get to the melody after that. Let me demonstrate this one. So we have shelter in the time of, on beat 1, we're going to play that, and then we're going to jump up to our spot that we talked about, root as an octave in the left hand, the third of the chord is an octave in the right hand, and we're going to play triplets, 2 and, we're going to go above the note. So 2 and step down, 3 and we're going to do 4 and. So we're doing triplet, triplet, eighth. So if we play it in real time, storm. And notice I landed my melody on that A, and that's okay. I'm going to work my way down to that F. And it works perfectly fine to do that. Now you can try that concept with your hands moving together in that interval of a third as octaves in other places where you are holding, so later on in the song. So this is a fun idea you can add to your hymn playing. Try it this week, see how it goes. You can even get more advanced with it by using faster rhythms and moving farther distances, or adding some more fancy ideas, going up and down, a combination of both. Try it this week, see how it goes. If you're looking for more hymn playing ideas, check out our hymn playing workbooks. The foundation in hymn playing is workbook 1. That's going to give you a solid right hand foundation of what to do, as well as giving you left hand. How do we build this left hand? How do I build all the different ideas? I'm going to give you 3 patterns in that book, and then from there you're going to build on top of that. Then you jump to workbook 2. And this one is called Building the Right Hand, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We started off with the right hand solid in workbook 1, and now we're going to build that right hand, going into some fill-in ideas and concepts that are a lot of fun and are going to make your hymn playing sound much more advanced. Grab those 2 workbooks at newmerciesmusic.com. If this video has helped you, please like it, share it with others, and let us know. If you're looking for more resources as a church pianist, we have several available, including our hymn playing workbooks 1 and 2, which will help guide you in your hymn playing journey, as well as workbooks that deal with chord substitutions, key changes, and more. Check that out at newmerciesmusic.com.